Today we're going to talk about a short story entitled One Day on the Road by Hatdogislayf from Cebu City. And let's start. So what's the summary about this short story, One Day on the Road by Hatdogislayf at Lawan? There's this tricycle driver named Miguel, and his only intention is to provide money for his children ever since he lost his wife. And one day, he encountered a young tricycle driver named Sherwin. Who's Sherwin again, Colin?
Sherman is the one who made Miguel's day frustrating and disastrous. And at first, Miguel thought that Sherwin was just racing for passengers and money, but it was actually machine versus machine, and who was faster was the glorious one. And because of Miguel's pride,
Mga visit! Let's continue.
So because of Miguel's pride, his tricycle broke and caused an accident. But luckily, he landed on a soft plowed soil, which made his
So that's the summary of this short story. Now we're going to the author's background, which is held by James. James. So James, what do we know about this young author, Hatdogislayf?
Hatdogislayf Adlawan was born in December 21st in 1930 in Naga, Cebu. He is one of the major fictionists in Cebu. His written works are poetries, short novels, and other works.
Sorry, technical difficulties, everybody. And now,
Written works were poetry, short novels, and short stories, and
go on.
his works are written short novels, short stories, poetry, such as the One Day on the Road. His works are usually subjects of rural to urban areas.
That's it.
Yeah.
So that's it, guys. That's the background, author's background, actually. And now we're going to the different literary criticisms that we can apply, or approaches that we can apply through this short story.
So I think the literary criticism here is Marxism.
What is Marxism?
So Marxism talks about the different class levels of society, which is VIP class,
VIP class? High class yun, di ba?
high class, middle class, and lower class. So why Marxism? Because in the text, it depicts that since it's a tricycle, we can say that maybe low class, but then again, can say that it's structuralism, a mix of both. So then again, it's Marxism because low class. It's what we mostly think about when it comes to tricycles and stuff.
So for me, it is feminism.
What is feminism?
So basically, feminism, you can already know the meaning by the word itself. It means that empowerment of women. It also talks about gender equality between opposite sexes. But why feminism? Because feminism, as it is in the text, you can say that Miguel is devoted with, or he is attracted with young women, but not quietly with old women and stuff. Because in the text, you can already see how Miguel is attracted to women. For example, if she saw a lady with shorts, she's very into it, and that for me approaches feminism in that short story.
I believe that the literal theory in this particular story is formalism.
What is formalism?
Oh no.
So why formalism? Well, formalism is basically the text itself. If you read the story if you read the story, you'll eventually understand what the story is about, what its lessons, and what it's telling us what to do and what not to do.
I believe that the story is in a form of structuralism.
Ikaw. Why structuralism, Drake?
Structuralism because based on a story, the
Technical difficulties, everybody. Sorry.
it mentioned barrios, meaning barrios. The barrios means group of people, and barrios states that we can assume that it is in the Philippines.
Much more better if the story itself is translated into Filipino, because you can you can feel the Filipino culture much more better if it is translated into Tagalog. If it is English, it is quite boring for me. That's my opinion, and that's my subject. That if it is English, it's quite boring. And how is it related tricycles into English if there are no tricycles in America? So that's my opinion for it. One more thing, the story is not that and also the story, I think the fuel there is very overused. And in the text itself, it didn't mention any. Miguel never refilled any gas, or never really like he has a full tank tricycle, and then one day on the road. And now, James, what is your opinion about this short story?
I believe that the story is a great story because of its moral lesson. And its moral lesson is to stay humble and never, ever, ever let your pride get the best of you. I would agree that the story would be better if it was made in the Filipino language. Because in the Philippines, this kind of things usually happens in the province, in other barrios such as the John, for example, the province of Ujongan, stuff like that usually happens. But why does it usually happens? It happens because of the this year where we live in. Millennials or young teens nowadays are always so aggressive. They're always so high about themselves. They believe that they're better than anyone. That's what leads to accidents, because they think they're the best, they do what they want, and do not think of consequences. We should always remember that in our life, safety should be our top priority.
So for me, the story is okay. What I like about the story is that it's easily understandable. Since it's a simple story, you can easily get it. Like, it's already in the text, so that's why I like it. Yeah.
For me, I like the story because, after all, me as a person likes action movies. But, of course, it is written. So it's just like Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift, Philippine style. Hey, yaya!
So again, I am Pasha Calvin Cortez.
John Drake Estuista, 091759200306.
2, 3.
John Colin Vibalbana.
Jameson Painsen at your service.
And this is the end of our video. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content. Thank you, and bye-bye.